They smile to your face, but their envy is draining your blessings. These 5 hidden signs mean you're under spiritual attack. If number 3 happens to you, protect yourself now before it's too late. Navigating unexplained negativity from others at times, you may encounter sudden coldness, unwarranted criticism, or negative energy from people without any apparent cause. This often stems from their own inner turmoil, unresolved insecurities, hidden envy, Hasad, or spiritual unrest, rather than anything you've done. The Quran warns, "And from the evil of the envier when he envies," 113:5, acknowledging the very real impact of negative emotions directed your way. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us to respond with wisdom. The believer is not stung twice from the same hole, Bukhari. When faced with such situations, remain composed and seek refuge in Allah through dua and protective verses like Ayat al-Kursi. Avoid reacting emotionally. Instead, respond with silence, detachment, or dignified kindness when possible. Allah sometimes allows these experiences to test your patience, refine your character, or redirect you from harmful relationships. Trust that He is your ultimate protector. As you grow spiritually, you'll learn to discern toxic energy early and shield your heart through dhikr and firm boundaries. Remember, no negative emotion from others can diminish your worth unless you permit it. Your true validation comes from Allah alone. Have you ever worked diligently toward a goal only to face inexplicable setbacks? Doors that should open remain shut. Plans unravel without reason, and progress stalls despite your best efforts. While frustration is natural, Islamic wisdom reveals these apparent obstacles often carry hidden blessings. The Quran reminds us, "But perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you," 2.216. What feels like rejection may actually be divine redirection. Sometimes these delays serve as spiritual protection, Allah shielding you from unseen harm in that job, relationship, or endeavor you pursued. Other times, they test your tawakkul, reliance on Allah, separating those who trust in His timing from those who demand immediate results. The Prophet Joseph, peace be upon him, endured years of unjust delays between his dreams and their fulfillment. Yet each setback positioned him for greater destiny. When progress stalls, pause and reflect. Are you being protected from something? Is there a lesson to learn? A character flaw to address? Perform istikhara, increase in sadaqah, and cleanse any envy, hasad, through ruqyah. Remember, Allah's calendar differs from ours. That delay may actually be divine precision preparing the perfect conditions for your success. As Imam Ibn al-Qayyim said, "When Allah delays, He doesn't deny. He's simply arranging the perfect time and way." When lies spread about you, a test of faith, few trials sting as deeply as discovering people are spreading false rumors about you, especially when you've done nothing to warrant it. This painful experience often stems from envy, hasad, as others attempt to diminish your light to compensate for their own insecurities. The Quran addresses this reality. Indeed, the wicked are in evident error, 31:11. Their words say more about their spiritual sickness than your character. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, endured vicious slander, yet responded with dignity. "O Allah, forgive my people for they know not." Bukhari. His example teaches us that reacting with patience and integrity is the highest form of self-defense. Allah promises, "Indeed, Allah defends those who have believed," 22:38. Every lie told about you is recorded, and the truth will emerge in Allah's perfect timing, often in ways that elevate you further. This test serves multiple divine purposes. It purifies your intentions, strengthens your reliance on Allah alone, and separates true allies from fair-weather friends. Channel the pain into spiritual growth. Increase dhikr, seek refuge in dua, and let your consistent good character be your silent rebuttal. As Imam al-Shafi'i said, "When hearts are filled with envy, respond with dua and excellence." Your reputation is in Allah's hands, and He never fails His servants. When relationships grow cold, navigating the pain of emotional distance. Few tests ache more than watching once close relationships wither without explanation. The sudden chill in conversations, the forced smiles, the unspoken tension that hangs thick between you. Often, this emotional rift stems from envy, Hasad, where others subconsciously resent your spiritual growth, blessings, or inner peace. The Quran describes this phenomenon. Or do they envy people for what Allah has given them of His bounty? 4:54. Their distancing says nothing about your worth, and everything about their own unresolved struggles. The Messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, faced similar rejection, even from relatives, yet responded with compassion. Guide them, O Allah, for they know not. Muslim. His example teaches us that silent patience, sabr, and consistent kindness can soften hardened hearts over time. When met with coldness, resist the urge to confront or withdraw completely. Instead, increase dua for them. Pray Allah softens their heart as He softened iron for Dawood, peace be upon him. Give space without resentment. Sometimes souls need time to reflect. Lead with gentle excellence. Your unwavering, good character may bridge the gap. Allah sometimes allows these rifts to redirect you toward more nourishing connections or to teach you the priceless lesson that His approval suffices when people's love falters. As Ibn Taymiyyah observed, the believer's heart is like a rose. It gives fragrance even to the hand that crushes it. Your peace isn't determined by who stays close, but by who stays closest. Al-Wali, the protecting friend. Sacred fatigue. When your soul feels drained, there are days when exhaustion clings to you like a shadow, not from lack of sleep, but from an inexplicable heaviness that no coffee can lift. This spiritual weariness often stems from unseen forces. The weight of unprocessed grief, the drain of negative environments, or the subtle toll of envy, Hasad, directed your way. The Prophet, peace be upon him, described how evil eyes can make one feel as if plunged into water. Ibn Majah, a perfect metaphor for this bone-deep fatigue that defies medical explanation. Allah provides the antidote in divine recharge methods. Sujood therapy. Prostrate longer in prayer, pressing your forehead to the earth like a battery connecting to its power source. The Prophet would tell Bilal, R.A., relieve us with it, the prayer, O Bilal, Abu Dawud. Quranic 4, drip. Recite Ayat al-Kursi and the last two verses of Surah al-Baqarah, like spiritual electrolytes restoring your depleted energy. Dhikr detox. Replace draining thoughts with La ilaha illa Allah. Imagine each repetition scrubbing negativity from your cells. Set boundaries like the Prophet did when withdrawing to the cave of Hira. Sometimes the most worshipful act is turning off your phone, saying no to energy vampires, and letting Quranic recitation wash over you until your soul remembers its natural lightness. For fatigue that lingers, consider ruqya. Your body may be carrying burdens it wasn't designed to hold alone.